Hello, welcome back to God Lives Within. Thursday, November 9th, 2023. Just a quick message. Two interviews today. I already had one at an upscale restaurant. Where I had to tell the truth about my record, and I did, of course. When you're living in truth, that's what you do. The chef said, thank you for letting us know. We're going to find out anyway. So ultimately, telling the truth gave me a better chance of just at the job. So that's number one. Second interview at 4, with the different restaurant that should hire me. So there's the positive news for today, and the message of truth for those out there in the same situation. It's not easy saying, yes, I have a felony, but I do, due to my past addictions and the separation from God, ultimately. I cannot shift the blame onto others, even though now I know there's other energies involved, because ultimately I have to claim responsibility for my own energy. Now there's a purpose to that. It's to get out of the poor me attitude, take control, take charge of your life, and to end the suffering of the ego mind in your head. That was just a quick word on that. Today's message is about getting in the practice, getting in the routines, and taking the steps towards grounding, towards centering, towards meditation, towards prayer. Sitting out here on the earth, connected to the earth, doing my breath work, and it just reminded me of a time when I first started breath work. So I wanted to put this message out for those of you who haven't started meditating breath work. This message is for you, to help you understand how to make it easier on yourself. Now, step number 1 is to set your intention to do these things. Without that determination and intention, you will choose to do other things. You will let the distractions blow you like the wind, like it says in James in the Bible. And there are many of them. The world offers a billion of them. So setting your attention is 1. Number 2, start making it a routine, whatever part of the day, wherever is most comfortable, setting aside time. So yes, most people in the morning or the late afternoons is when they will meditate. It's when they will ground themselves and meditate, facing towards the sun, in gratitude and prayer, and in contemplation, doing the inner work on themselves. with the grounding is going to come a calmness, a peace, a serenity over your being, over your mind mostly, that will allow downloads, messages to come through. Excuse me, my back is killing me, as it always is. That's why I have a hard time sitting in the meditative pose. A lot of my meditation contemplation is done walking, which isn't the best, honestly. So yeah, making it a routine, setting out time and doing that routine daily. Now thirdly, it's the same thing as the routine. You want to start maybe 5 minutes one day or a few days doing your breath work, sitting on the earth, on your mat, and work your way up. For me, this is especially important. I know I need to do it with my back the way it is. Finding a comfortable spot, being able to sit long durations of time, it's a little bit difficult. But I just slowly progress my time in meditation, gradually going up. And fourthly, the setting you're in is the last, and for me, the most important thing. You need to be in privacy and seclusion, isolation, in order for your mind not to wander and race. You need to be in the woods or the forest. For me, the best place for me is the beach by the water, or the lake by the still water, or the mountains up in the high altitudes with the forest incorporated. So these are the things you need to, really the setting should have come after the intention, picking a place. But these are the things you need to think about. Now, when I was first starting out, I was like, breath work, what is that? So I had to learn breathing. We'll do 2 or 3 videos later on breath work, on types of breath work, on how you can do it, things such as, which I don't really do, Wim Hof method, and others. Breathing in, holding it, breathing out, where to breathe in through your nose, where to blow out through your mouth, through your nose, these kinds of things. But for me, when I was starting out, I had no clue. It had never been told to me, so honestly didn't know, and that can hinder you from starting. That can hinder you from progressing. But it is a beautiful thing when you can go out in nature and meditate and achieve the frequency, a serenity, the theta wave. I think it should be a thing we are all searching for, this calm, this peace, this serenity in this crazy world. But the main message is to start, to set your intention, pick a setting, incorporate it in your routine. Maybe after your coffee, morning coffee, you meditate, because you got the energy, it's a quiet time of day. That's why the morning and the afternoon are so popular as far as people that meditate. is because those are the quietest parts of the day. Well, the end of the day can be chaotic in your mind. So that's the reason people pick it to decompress after a long day or after a hard day. But yeah, dusk and dawn are the times that you will see people meditating to the sunrise and the sunset, and for a good reason. Nature will aid you in this process. Mother Nature is quite giftful in that way. She's quite a blessing, helping us to center and relax and receive downloads from God. So that's the message. It's going to be a short one, thank the Lord. But it will be a helpful one for those of you finding this in the future or now, that are contemplating that you should. It's in your mind, you don't know what to do. It's super easy. Just got to get out there and do it. Learn a little bit of breath work and find the place for you. And it becomes a routine after a few days. Just like everything else, you set a habit. Habits become routines. So that's it. Thank you for listening. Be more messages coming today, but for now I'm going to do my meditation, start my work on the Celestine Prophecy, a book review of the main highlights that are important for those of you readers. It is a mapped out book on the process of ascension, processes of energy. I've read it twice. This will be the third time I go through it, and probably the last time, while taking notes after I read a chapter, to summarize it for you, and to hopefully inspire you to read it. So that's it. Thank you for listening. I love you. God loves you more. Take care.